Within the last 12 months, Share-a-Pair, a project of the Paros Foundation's 100 for 100 Projects for Prosperity, has successfully distributed more than 25,000 pairs of new shoes to Armenia's most needy children. Thanks to the support of our generous sponsors and a major U.S. shoe manufacturer, the Paros Foundation staff and its volunteers and non-governmental organization partners coordinated the effort to distribute shoes to children in need. Shoes were distributed to children in 11 orphanages, 8 boarding schools, 12 non-governmental organization partners, in 14 cities and more than 100 villages throughout Armenia. Share-a-Pair then embarked on the daunting task of putting shoes on the feet of children in Armenia's most isolated and economically challenged villages and regions. Throughout these trips, our staff and volunteers experienced some beautiful scenery and some good roads, some bad roads, and a lack of roads.
Being on the road to these villages and seeing how remote they are surprised me. Coming from Sweden, I can only imagine how isolated those villages and their people are in the winter.
Paros Foundation staff and volunteers visited more than 100 villages using kindergartens and schools as distribution points within a 3-month period.
Առաջին դասարան հենց է սա, հա?
Այցելի փոքր չլնի։
Մի հոգի գա, աղջիկ ջան, արի։
Արի, սիրուն աղջիկ։
Despite the difficult conditions in most of these villages, children and their families eagerly awaited for their new shoes and throughout the process offered their appreciation.
Այ, դուք էլ հանեք, մի հատ հանի, մեկն ու մեկը, արի։
Հաջան։
240։
This experience left a strong and emotional impression on all involved in the process, and thanks to our generous volunteers and sponsors, made a small difference in the lives of these families.
While I was measuring the children's feet, I overheard a boy who had already received his shoes say to his friends, "We can finally play soccer now." That's when I realized it wasn't just shoes we were giving these kids, it was something much bigger.
This is աղբյուր։
One, Mom. One. You
They're able to walk in one. Yeah, like they are getting.
Want it? I need it. It was too small. I need an 8.
Here, take
Woman's
this
Day, I got it. Right here.
Yes. What was she? I need a 12. This is 13. I need a 12. Wait, keep the 13. Keep the 13. Okay, keep me the 13. This is 12. Okay, 13 for her.
Question. Especially there.
No, the bone. Locally. 57.
Ano nakasasira?
It's like my bone.
Nu el stațar?
Like mess up.
Koşik çimoranı.
Share-a-Pair was started by sisters Bridget and Kristen Abajian in Los Angeles, California, following their time living in Armenia. Soon after its inception, it quickly gained national support with local chapters in California's South Bay, Detroit, Michigan, and Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Ինչ ենք ասում?
Ասեց արդեն։
I first realized there was a problem when I was traveling with my family in a small village in Armenia, and we saw a field filled with boys playing soccer, and when we went to play with them, we realized that they were all in sandals and not one of them was wearing a decent pair of tennis shoes that you're supposed to wear while playing soccer. And me and my sister were really thrown off by this and realized that we had to do something about this, and this was a goal that was small enough to do but also would make a big difference in Armenia because children need shoes.
Following the successful distribution of more than 25,000 pairs of shoes throughout Armenia, Share-a-Pair's team launched a new effort to put warm winter boots on the feet of Armenia's needy children.
I have a lot of stuff, and I decided to bring boots for the orphanage.
And what did you watch on TV?
Disney Channel, and I saw her doing that.
Can you tell me again, why did you pick Armenia?
Because the orphanage is there.
The orphanage is there, and why do you want to help orphans?
Because they have no boots for the winter.
Please support this important effort with your tax-deductible donation today. Donations are welcome in any amount, and a $20 donation will ensure a child's feet stay warm in Armenia this winter. For more information about Share-a-Pair and the Paros 100 for 100 Projects for Prosperity, please visit www.paros-foundation.org.